Welcome to Legion Builds, where I guide you on how to bring your favorite fictional characters into Dungeons & Dragons. This video and all my content is made possible by my Patreon supporters, and it's dedicated to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You're all the reasons why this keeps going. Join the Legion today at patreon.com/63rdlegion for free and help decide next week's new character. Joining my paid tiers allows you early access to my content, a shout out in my videos, homebrew D&D items for your games, and a chance to play some D&D in the Patreon community. We now have a Discord. It's just getting started, but we have some future plans coming, like events for Discord members and Patreon members. Today it's time to do one of the heroes from Final Fight and the Street Fighter series. It's Guy. Guy is the 39th Grandmaster of Bushin-Ryu Ninjutsu. In his original game, Final Fight, Guy and his rival and friend Cody took to the streets of Metro City to stand against the Mad Gear Gang. Because of this, Guy fights more like a street fighter than a ninja warrior, when compared to the other ninjas of the series like Ibuki or even his own apprentice Kimberly. So while he utilizes his speed and agility and is a master of stealth, he prefers brutal attacks over cunning. For today's build, we'll be using the Player's Handbook. We're using standard point array to keep things simple, and we are not multi-classing, so this will be very easy. Make Wisdom 15, Dex 14, Strength 13, Con 12, Intelligence 10, and we're going to be dumping Charisma with an 8 because it's not important for this build. We will fix it later though. Guy is a human, resourceful, lets you give yourself a free inspiration dice at the end of a long rest if you don't already have one. Skillful gives you a free skill, takes stealth. Versatile gives you an additional origin feat. For this origin feat, Tough gives you double your current character level in HP and then adds +2 HP to each level after. To end out your lineage, you know the language Common and 2 more of your choice. For background, place +2 into Dex and +1 into Wisdom. For your origin feat, Alert makes you better prepared for combat. You now add your proficiency bonus to your initiative, and you can switch places in the initiative order before the first turn of combat with a willing ally that isn't incapacitated. For skills, grab History and Sleight of Hand. To finish out your background, grab Proficiency in Thieves' Tools because it might come in handy in your career. Level 1 monks start off with 2 skills. Take Athletics and Acrobatics. You are proficient in simple weapons, martial weapons with the light property, 1 musical instrument or artisan tool of your choice, and the saving throw strength and dex. Martial arts improves your unarmed strikes. Now when not wearing armor or wielding a shield, your unarmed strikes can use dex for attack and damage, you can make an unarmed strike with a bonus action, and you can use martial arts dice, which is a d6, for your unarmed strikes and monk weapons. Monk weapons are any simple weapon or light martial weapon. Unarmored defense gives you an AC of 10 plus your dex modifier plus your wisdom modifier when not wearing armor or wielding a shield. Level 2 monks gain Monk Focus. This gives you focus points that equal your monk level that you can use to perform special moves. You regain use focus points at the end of a short or long rest. For what you can use these with, Flurry of Blows costs 1 focus point, and now you can make 2 unarmed strikes with a single bonus action. Patient Defense makes Disengage a bonus action, and when you pay 1 focus point, you can make Disengage and Dodge the same bonus action. Step of the Wind makes Dash a bonus action, and when you pay 1 focus point, you can dash and disengage as the same bonus action or double your jump distance. Unarmored Movement improves your speed. Now when not wearing armor or wielding a shield, your speed is increased to 40 feet. Uncanny Metabolism lets you regain all used focus points when you roll initiative and then heal yourself by 1 martial arts dice plus your monk level. You can do this once per long rest. Level 3 monks now have access to their subclass. Open Hand from the Player's Handbook is going to make you more brutal. Open Hand technique improves your Flurry of Blows. Now when you hit a creature with your Flurry of Blows, you can add 1 effect to the hit. You can force a strength save and then push them back by 15 feet if they fail, force a dex save or knock them down prone if they fail, or stop them from making attacks of opportunity until the start of its next turn. Deflect Attack lets you knock off some damage when you are hit with an attack that deals bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage by using your reaction. When you do this, you reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can spend 1 focus point to redirect the attack by forcing a dex save. If the attack that hit you was a melee attack, you redirect it at a creature within 5 feet, and if it was a ranged attack, you choose a creature within 60 feet. If they fail, they take 2 martial arts dice plus your dexterity modifier in damage. Level 4 monks earn our first ability score improvement, bump up dex for better attacks, damage, and AC. Slow fall reduces falling damage you take with a reaction by 5 times your monk level. Level 5 monks unlock extra attack. You can now attack twice with a single attack action. Stunning strike stuns your enemies you hit with an attack. When you hit someone with an attack, you can spend 1 focus point to force a con save. If they pass, their speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and the next attack against them is at advantage. But if they fail, they now have the stun condition until the start of your next turn. A stun creature has a lot of things going against them. So much that I'm not really going to talk about it, just know you're going to hurt them badly. Finally, your martial arts dice are now a d8. You've hit character level 5, bring your proficiency bonus to +3. Level 6 open hand monks receive wholeness of body. You can now heal yourself with a bonus action by 1 martial arts dice plus your wisdom modifier. You can do this a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier per long rest. Empowered strikes allows you to choose if your unarmed strikes will deal normal damage or force damage. Your unarmed movement is now 45 feet. Level 7 monks learn evasion. Now when you succeed a dex save, you take no damage and half on a failure. Level 8 monks earn another ability score improvement, cap off dex. Level 9 monks gain acrobatic movement. Now when not wearing armor or wielding a shield, you can run up vertical surfaces and across liquid surfaces. Your character level 9, bump up your proficiency bonus to +4. Level 10 monks receive heightened focus. This improves all features from monk focus. Flurry of Blows now does 3 unarmed strikes with a single bonus action and still costs 1 focus point. Patient Defense now gives you temp HP when you spend the focus point, equal to 2 martial arts dice. Step of the Wind now allows you to grab a willing creature within 5 feet from you when you dash that is a size large or smaller, and lets you take them with you. This movement doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. Self-Restoration allows you to remove 1 condition on yourself from poison, charmed, or frightened. Also, now skipping food and drink doesn't cause a level of exhaustion. Your unarmored movement is now 50 feet. Level 11 open hand monks now have Fleet Step. Now when you take a bonus action that isn't Step of the Wind, you can use Step of the Wind directly after that bonus action. Your martial arts dice are now a d10. Level 12 monks earn another ability score improvement. Bump up wisdom for better AC and DC. Level 13 monks gain deflect energy. Now your deflect attack works on any attack, not just ones that deal bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage. Your character level 13, make your proficiency bonus +5. Level 14 monks are now disciplined survivors. You are now proficient in all saving throws. Also, when you fail a saving throw, you can spend 1 focus point to re-roll the save. Your unarmored movement is 55 feet. Level 15 monks unlock Perfect Focus. Now when you roll initiative and don't use Uncanny Metabolism, you regain focus points until you have a total of 4. Level 16 monks earn our final official ability score improvement, Cap Off Wisdom. Level 17 open hand monks receive their final subclass feature, Quivering Palm. Now when you hit with an unarmed strike, you can spend 4 focus points to cause their heart to slightly vibrate. This vibration is harmless and lasts for a number of days equal to your monk level. At any point, you can forgo your attack action to end the vibration, and now they must make a con save. If they fail, they take 10d12 force damage. You can only use this feature on 1 creature at a time. You can also end the vibrations if you wish without hurting them. Your martial arts dice are now maxed out at a d12. You've reached character level 17, max out your proficiency bonus at +6. Level 18 monks learn superior defense. Now at the start of any of your turns, you can spend 3 focus points to give yourself resistance to all damage except for force damage for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated. Your unarmored movement is now maxed out at 60 feet. Level 19 monks earn an epic boon. You can now take any feat in the game, including epic boon feats. For this, I'm ending this with a +2 to charisma because you don't need that negative in charisma and I don't know what cool boon to give you. So go ahead and choose for yourself if you don't mind the negative or don't even have a negative. Our final level is level 20 monk and you get body and mind. You get +4 to both dex and wisdom and this can take you past the cap of 20. Now that we've reached level 20, let's recap. Your stats are strength 13, dex 24, con 12, intelligence 10, wisdom 24, charisma 10. Let's dive in. Damn, do you hit hard. Your unarmed strikes are +13, you're dealing 1d12 +7 force damage, and you can attack up to 5 times. You can knock your enemies back, knock them down, or knock the wind out of them. You're also far more maneuverable than most. Your total speed is 60 feet, you can dash up to 120 feet, can easily dodge and disengage, you can jump 26 feet, and you can move up walls. Finally, you're a tough fighter. Your AC is 24, you're proficient in all saving throws, can heal yourself 1d12 +20, reduce damage, can end effects, and give yourself resistance to all damage. Downside. Firstly, your total health taking the average is just over 110 HP. Secondly, you have no ranged abilities, which means you'll have to rush forward and fight. Finally, and this is just a personal complaint, are you a ninja? Out of all the different ninjas I've done, this is by far the very un-ninja-like character. But in the lore, that's kind of a running joke amongst the ninja characters of Street Fighter. You don't dress like a ninja, and you don't fight like one, and the others always make sure to remind you of that. Hit the streets of Metro City and take the fight to the Mad Gear Gang. I'd like to thank my Artificer tier. Thank you John Martin, Christopher R. Hunter, Java Squirrel, and Daniel Saftler. Make sure to like and subscribe to not miss a single new build each week on YouTube and Spotify. And make sure to check out my Patreon where you can help decide next week's new character.